My gosh, it's another episode of Cart Talks along with Nathan Frye of Salty Frye's Golf Cart, Chris Beckman of Freedom Boat Club here in North Myrtle Beach, and it seemed fitting to have you as a guest on Cart Talks.
Absolutely.
Because when you think about, when it comes to relaxation, one of the things that we're known for here in this area is everybody's got a golf cart, right? And that's one of the things, just people just putter around. Well, everybody that I know seems like has a boat. But the great thing about not having a boat is Freedom Boat Club, where you have a chance to just pick up any type of boat that you need, right, Chris, and go and cruising, whatever you want to do, whether fish, cruise, entertain, right?
Yep, we take care of all those hassles of boat ownership, and you get a whole fleet of boats instead of just one boat. You decide what boat you're going to take and make that fit what you're going to do.
How long has Freedom Boat Club been around?
So Freedom Boat Club has been around since 1989. Started in Sarasota, Florida. Now we started in 2008 here in North Myrtle Beach. We now have 6 locations along the Grand Strand, starting up in Southport. We're at Ocean Isle Beach. We're in North Myrtle Beach. That's our biggest location. And then we opened up in Grand Dunes last year, and we're down in Merle's Inlet.
Congratulations. I think the the biggest allure for me would not be not having to clean the boat after I get out of the water, right?
So it is, and that's that's one of the biggest things we always tell people. We take care of the hassles, no maintenance, no insurance, no dock fees, and then we get to no cleaning, and their eyes light up right away on that one.
Hey, so what about for people that want to join Freedom Boat Club, but they've never had a boat before? They don't really know how to operate the boat, the vessel. Where do you guys come alongside of them and help them with that?
It's the perfect situation for that, because we put them through. We're going to have them take the North Carolina or South Carolina boater safety course. That's an online boater safety course. Then we're going to put them through about an hour Zoom class that they're going to take with us. And then we're going to put them 2 to 4 hours at a minimum on the water with a Coast Guard licensed captain.
Safety first.
Yep, and it's unlimited training. We go from starting them out on tri-tunes or a small little runabout.
Yeah.
And then we get them offshore. And then we also have twin engine boats that they can take far offshore and go fishing.
So that's the largest vessel that you all
Largest
have
boat
in
that we
fleet?
have right now is a 27-foot twin engine offshore fishing boat, and they take it 35, 40 miles offshore.
Yeah, and you got to know what you're doing when you got something that large, right?
We would like them. We want our boat to come back, and we want our members to come back.
Always, right? I think
do.
so. So we had a small boat. I think the most nerve-wracking thing for me, was you had a line of people waiting at the dock, right? Waiting for me, or waiting for anybody trying to back this thing or pull it up onto your trailer, because it was nerve-wracking. And you take all of that stress out of the entire scenario.
Absolutely. Our boats are in the water year-round. I used to say we had about a 9-month boating season. Now it's a 10 or 11-month boating season. January you get a nice day and we have members out there boating.
Yeah.
Our fishermen go out year-round.
Right.
And they find that the fish are biting, they're going out.
So how long of a session can you take these out, Chris?
So you can take it from sunrise to sunset. It's broken up into really 4-hour sessions, but you can book all day. You can even take them overnight as long as you take it to a dock. We don't want you anchoring out at Bird Island or something like that. But
right.
You can keep them overnight.
And what about the cost? Because everybody's going to want to know the cost.
So it's a one-time entry fee, and then you have monthly dues. The monthly dues are less than you would pay for one slip in the water.
Wow.
And you have this whole fleet of boats available to do it.
And then you can go out anytime you want.
You can go out one time a month. You can go out 30 times a month.
Yeah. So if you got company coming into town, you want to entertain them, you guys have the boat ready and waiting for them when they get to the dock.
Yep, absolutely. They actually show up. We have a concierge that's there. What boat are you on? Helps you with your stuff, loads it up into a cart, passes you off to the dock hands. They do a quick checkout, find out where you're going, give you some information on where to go and different things to do. Head out, enjoy your day, come back in, fuel the boat up. So the only other thing besides your entry fee and your maintenance fees you pay for is the fuel that you use when you're out.
Right.
Fuel it back up, toss us the keys, and head home.
Okay, so you all carry the insurance also, right?
We carry the insurance. Yep, absolutely.
I mean, really taking all the thinking out of it. and
I could attest to the support too. I remember as a member when Catherine and I would be out. Sometimes we were out with other folks, calling and asking for suggestions on where we can go dock and eat. Just for fun.
Yeah.
In the afternoon. I'm not going to name names, but I remember someone who went to Bird Island and accidentally didn't realize the tides, and their boat got beached. So they were able to call in. They got support. They got placed with somebody to come out and help them out. Always perfect support and help.
Yep. So we would, in that case, we have towboat that could come and pull them off.
Mm-hmm.
We've even done things where we take them another boat. We wait on towboat to come. They enjoy finishing off their day.
Yeah.
So can they take a boat from one location, stop at another location, and pick a different boat up at another location?
Typically not. I mean, we could work something out like that, but I mean, we do have members that have taken them down from here down to Charleston, spend the night, come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, absolutely. In fact, we do a Charleston boat trip. We're going to do that in probably September or October.
For your members?
For our members. We'll take 70 or 80 members down to Charleston, take 8 or 9.
So like a convoy.
A whole mosquito fleet convoy going down to
That sounds like
Charleston.
fun.
It's a lot of fun. And it also, we also think of that as educational. We're going to show them what to do in case they want to do that trip again. We do a trip to Conway, up the rivers going into Conway. We go from Waka Wachi Marina down to Georgetown. We go from here to Bald Head Island. We rent 30 golf carts, go around Bald Head Island, have a good time. So we do like to think of it as also as a social club.
Yeah.
Everybody's got at least one thing in common. They like boats, and then we kind of go from there.
Yeah. A lot of the folks that I know, and I don't know about you, Nathan, but a lot of folks that I know that are part of the club, they had boats, right, in their past life. They didn't like all the maintenance, all the upkeep on them, and all the hassle with, again, putting them in and taking them out of the water.
That's right.
The upkeep. This just takes all the thinking out of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, what is the old saying? That,
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
The best 2 days owning a boat is the day you buy it, the day you sell it,
Right.
the day you get rid of it.
And we'd like to add in there the third best day is when you join the Freedom Boat.
There you go. Exactly.
We have,
That's exactly right.
That should be on the bumper sticker. Chris, that should be on the bumper
We
sticker.
have T-shirts with that, and we've had our bathroom ads also.
Yep,
all
yep.
those on them.
Those are everywhere. I see those everywhere.
They're out
Effective. Yeah.
Are there any places that you can't take a boat, like one of the boats?
there.
Because different boats draw certain amounts of water, right? So
Yep.
there's certain size boats you can't take, obviously, in a marsh or that kind of thing,
Yep,
right?
so that is the nice thing about it. So instead of buying one boat that you're locked in, it doesn't matter what you buy. You almost have a little bit of, regret, like, oh, I should have bought the center console, or I should have bought this. But that's the nice thing about Freedom Boat Club is that if you're going to go inshore fishing, you want to go in 10 inches of water. We have flat bottom boats that are perfect for that.
Like a skiff?
Like flat bottom skiffs that are
Mhm.
perfect for that. If you want to go near shore, you might take a Scout 215 or something like that that goes 3 to 5 miles offshore. And again, I said, if you want to go further off, we have 27-foot twin engine. If you've got 12 people and you want to just ride and cruise and go to a restaurant, then you're going to take a tri-tune. If you want to pull a tube, we have ski type boats for that. We even have the rigid inflatable Zodiac, so you can feel like a Navy SEAL when you're out
That's
there
cool.
riding around.
Is that the Maverick and
Maverick and Iceman?
That's
and
right.
Top Gun.
Mhm.
So those are really those
I
are
remember
kind of
those.
boats that I thought probably not going to buy this type of boat, but it might be neat to take and try out. So we kind of have that idea also to do something like that.
Chris, what about folks like me, for Nathan, that have had boats in the past, going, you know what? Okay, I'm tired of owning a boat. Is there an opportunity where we can sell the boat to the Freedom Boat Club?
There is. We take boats on trade and we turn them into years of membership or whatever. So we do that often. We have definitely done that. We do sell boats also, so we're not, we understand not everything fits everybody. So we sell some of our used boats. We sell boats on consignment. We do all that. So we can also sell a boat for you and go, okay, you're in the club until it sells, and then you pay us for your membership and do that.
Gotcha. So it's almost like you're paying the upfront cost with the trading of the vessel.
Yeah, and then maybe some years of dues also based on that. We're not going to really,
depending on the value of the boat.
Absolutely. And we don't really, we're not going to beat you down on price or anything like that. We're going to say, okay, this is what the numbers are. This is good. You happy with that? And you're good to go.
Do I get a captain's hat when I go out?
We can work on that. Absolutely. One of the other best, and this doesn't come up all the time, but is the reciprocal use. So we're part of a franchise group. There's 430 clubs across the world, really, nowadays. We probably about 400 of them in the United States. So you get to use each and every one of these dots on the map 4 times per year.
Oh, that's huge.
Islamorada and the
So if you're going to go on
Keys.
vacation,
Absolutely.
they're covered.
Yep.
They got a boat waiting for them on vacation.
It's the exact same setup. They make a reservation. They show up on the docks. They're going to head out and enjoy their day. They come back in and they're just paying for gas. You know, I use the example, like you go to Islamorada and you want to, in the Keys, and you want to use a boat. I mean, you're going to rent a boat for $700-800 for the day.
Right.
You're just going to pay for the gas on the same type of boat or nicer boats down there.
What a huge perk.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I boated in Austin, Texas. I was in San Diego on New Year's Day, out of the Cape going to Martha's Vineyard, out of Maine. I mean, it's just amazing. And then we're international also. So we're in Denmark, Spain, England, France. We're in Australia. They're looking at Thailand right now. So it's hard to find places. Anywhere there's a good body of water, they're going to be. We had members last year go out of Scotland. The owner of the club in Scotland took them out. They had blankets on. It was like May or so, and they.
Well, that's a huge benefit if you're
really
vacationing.
neat. It's really neat.
Did you grow up on the water?
I did not. I grew up in Greensboro, North Carolina. Did not boat a ton. Actually, when I bought the club, I would say that my wife was a much better boater than I was at the time. So I had to kind of learn it. But I did see, it's a sharing economy. It kind of started in 2008. It wasn't brand new, but it was really moving in that direction. And I actually looked into it. I'd heard ads for it and looked into it, and I thought it was a great concept, and then was able to start buying some franchises. So
any of those holidays, Memorial Day, the 4th of July, Labor Day, are those times we can reserve the boat now, knowing that there's going to be a lot of people wanting to take boats out?
Absolutely. You can book them 6 months in advance. So if you knew you had family coming or something, go ahead and book it. The funny thing, and I love the people asking that question, because July 4th, Memorial Day, if you live here, you might want to actually avoid those days out on the water, because those are the amateur days out there. I
agree. Yes.
July 5th is a great day. July 6th is a great day to go out. July 4th, maybe not. But there are still people, you get family in town, you want to do something, then that works out great, and you can book it ahead of time, and you'll have that boat available.
Yeah, it's also good to remind folks, DNR, they're everywhere.
They
so
are.
To be as obviously safe as you possibly can be while you're inside the craft.
Well, we work real closely. Actually, last night we just had one of our fishing club meetings. So we have some clubs inside the club also. So we had a fishing club meeting. We just had one about a month ago. We brought DNR in. We brought North Carolina Wildlife to talk about the fishing regulations, talk about the boat regulations. Yeah. We have them check our boats ahead of time. Do we have the flares? Are they expired? What do we need to do at the beginning of the season? So we taking care of all those hassles. The stuff is there. Yeah. You're going to have what you want. Boats are registered. They're ready to go for you. And then we also try and, again, back to the training, give them all the information they would need to be out there. Wake zones, slow down in those. This is how fast you want to go.
I still remember how easy the check-in is. When you get there, you get an iPad.
Yep.
And there's a handful of real basic things that you have to go through and check to make sure you do have it. Super easy, super fast. Start the boat up and take off.
Yeah, take all the thinking out of it for everybody. So all you do is bring the picnic, right?
That's right.
Bring the picnic with you.
But if you do end up getting pulled over for whatever reason, I mean, you can be assured when you take off, you've got everything you need if you need to check your life jackets or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
I always say the best kind of boat is a boat you don't own.
So I always heard it's great if you got a friend with a boat. We got a friend with dozens of boats.
Yes.
About 80 of them.
Right, that's a lot.
So, yeah.
So Chris, anybody that's watching today, so how do they get in touch with you? What's the easiest way to get in touch with you all?
Easiest way is you can either go online, freedomboatclub.com. You can find us in the bathrooms. We were talking about that. Our ads are all over the place.
Yep.
You can come out. We're in North Myrtle Beach. We're
Golf cart ride.
yeah, golf cart ride. Absolutely. We're above Fille's restaurant right there at Harbor Gate Marina. We have a lot of events you can come to, and you can also just Google us and call us. It's an easy way to get in touch, and we will find you if we can. We're out at every festival. Blue Crab Festival coming up. We do the boat shows. We do a little bit of everything. So.
Thanks for taking a ride along the
Absolutely.
Salty
Thank you.
Frye's golf cart today. I know you've got one.
I do.
Right?
I do.
It's always
And
time.
he's-
It's always time for another one.
I was gonna say he's trying to upsell me the second I got here.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to
Yeah,
test drive
we
today?
still got time.
By the way, I'm putting on a show tonight. You come over to the theater too while you're at it. How about that?
We have done a member social up there, so we really
I love it.
enjoyed
I love it. Well, listen, don't take my word for it. Go see Chris. Call them at Freedom Boat Club. This may be one of the best days you've ever had by joining the club, taking all the worry out of your life, and doing what you can do right here best on the Grand Strand, and that is life is better on the water.